Okay, as I was saying before my batteries died, is you have to learn your hoop space. So when your hoop is going around, and like I said, I hoop to the left. Everybody has their own comfort. When you're learning tricks, it is great to learn both ways. I am I'm not very good going to the right. Do you see how sloppy my vortex looks going to the right? Because I don't practice it as much as I should. See? And that's a perfect example of what will happen when you're learning your vortex the regular, when you're first learning the vortex. Anyway, so you're hooping and you've got your hoop going, and you're going to learn your space. As your hoop comes up around your back, it's going to make its biggest space when it's right there in front of you, right like this. So you're going to have to get used to knowing your space. If you hoop to the left, you're going to have more space on your left side and less space on your right side. So you want to learn sticking your hand in your hoop space. I'm not going to lie, you've got to be fast. So while it's hooping like this, while you're going around like this, you learn to stick both your hands in and work your hoop space. Like I said, when you spin with your hoop, it makes tricks easier just because your body's giving it that extra oomph. It's the velocity of your body moving when your hoop moves. Those are the biggest things to learn to start off, because once you learn your hoop space, you learn this. And let it roll back down. Just like that, which is what I think, Danny, you were wanting to learn, is how to shimmy it up on your arms. There's another shimmy where your arms are up, and you learn how to shimmy it, so it literally goes from waist to chest with your arms up instead of in, like this. Bare arms, bare shoulders are key when it comes to learning how to hoop right here. You're using your right arm, your right shoulder to pop your hoop as it comes around. And then you can use both shoulders after you get more comfortable to roll your hoop in the direction it needs to go. This motion, when I'm moving it from the top, when I'm moving it from my waist to here, the motion is an up and down. It's literally like this kind of a motion. So that when you pop it right here, it lands a little bit higher on this side. And then when you pop it here, it lands a little bit higher on this side. So in essence, when you're popping your arms like this, you're shimmying your hoop straight up your body. It takes a lot, and sometimes when you're first learning, you have to pop it many times before you get it up. Then, once you learn it a little bit better, mine usually only takes 2 or 3 pops, and I'm up. That was 2. And Ginger, stay here. Ginger, come here. Come on. So it usually just takes, just a couple pops to do that. Those are the first things that I practice on. Playing with your hoop space is so important because you need to be able to feel that timing, and your arms need to know how to work fast with your hoop. So after you do that, I guess those are the first things that you can practice on. Is this one where you're shimmying your arms up? Put your arm in and you shimmy it to the next one. Practice the chest and shoulder hooping like this. It's super important. Chest hooping is probably, trash truck. Chest hooping is probably one of my favorite hooping, okay? So you just work it like this. And I guess that's probably about it for right now. Go ahead and practice those ones. And then the next video I post up, we will work on the knee hooping. And you'll learn how to walk while you're knee hooping, and all of that. You can eventually learn the one-legged hooping, and then bust a vortex out without hurting yourself from that. So I'll teach you that a little bit more in the next video. Tell me if this worked, if I went too fast, if I jumped around too much. If I did, let me know, and I can fix it, and then we can move on from there with the things that I know. I can also teach you transitions, which are really important to know. The easiest transition I'll give you right now is where you're on your side here, and your hoop is spinning to the front. This way is backwards, this way is frontwards. I have to show you, a lot of people don't understand that. It's really true. So you've got it going this way, then you figure 8, okay? It's just like you're writing an 8 in the air, but your hoop is rolling. You come up and down onto your other side, up and down onto your other side. It's a constant up and down. And you've got to move your body with it so that you don't whack yourself. And the better you get, the more stable